you, you. Damn, that is very saturated. Let me change that. Let me change that real. Could be in the filters. That's better. Looks a little bit more. Now, my lips look really pink there, and I don't know why. No, don't want to do that. Camera. Oh, Jesus. I have to stay like that. All right, man. What's up? What's up? This is a late stream. This is a late stream for me. I don't know how long I'll be live, but figured we would get some more poses in. You'll be able to see I did some stuff. I had some company coming over, and then I had my family also coming over, and I ended up doing some poses just to get no, what was that? 1 second. I got something crazy. I didn't tell it's my cat or something else, but that sounded crazy. Anyway, yeah, I had some family come over, some company come over, so I just posed some stuff. I wanted to do a posing stream on Spider-Man Day, which was like August 1st. But I never got around to it. I will show you guys kind of what I did. I'll switch over to the other cam in a second. I'll show you guys what I did so far with like my Spider-Man stuff, what I'm thinking of doing, and then we're gonna get posing on the Star Wars figures. So the Star Wars figures that I have should be easier to pose today. I think there's not gonna be a lot of action poses going on with them because they're mostly troopers, and I kind of want to do like scenes. But we'll get to that in a bit. So what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna take you over. I have the camera already set up, but I want to show you what I got for my Spider-Man figures so far. You probably won't be able to hear me. So, this is one display stand. That's what I got for the Spider-Man displays so far. This is and back. what I got. Poster up. This area right here is all Star Wars. Ahsoka. And we're gonna be working on the other shelves there. We're gonna be working on. Is this a tour? No, this wasn't a tour of the apartment. This is just a tour, or just me showing the Spider-Man figures. I'll go again. I only did the Spider-Man figures like off stream because I had company coming over, but I'll show them real quick again. Displays right there. That's what I've got. It looked kind of shitty on my iPad when I was showing it, but hopefully it looked a lot better on screen. Something's missing. A certain Spider-Man hat. Spider-Man hat is missing. But I got my, I still got my Spider-Man hand sanitizer somewhere here. It's okay. I know I saw it. Okay. So we will be. So I got Anakin and Ahsoka on the top left. Then I got Rex and some clone troopers on the right. On the other side, now I think I'm going to do. I'll do Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan and Yoda observing Anakin's fall with Palpatine there, which shouldn't be too hard. It's kind of the pose I had before for him. It's not the most action ready pose, but I have to set my action poses up top, so that's fine. Hydrate and stretch. Yeah, so I'm gonna get those out of the box. And I think I have the little hologram for it, but in here. Thinking. Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Yoda. Yoda comes with some cool accessories. Yoda comes with these kind of like absorption. He's like absorbing the lightning that's coming at him, kind of thing. I have yet to use them, so they're like pretty much in perfect condition. I've only had them literally displayed in a non-action pose. He has barely any hair. I don't know how they put this hair on, but it looks goofy. So all we need is him and the walking camera, and everything else can go back in the box. I think he has. Where's the lights? I think I sent all of my lightsabers, or a good portion of them, to my friend out in Arizona, so he could do the so he could do some CCFL upgrades on them. Once I get those, play's gonna look. Yeah, Yoda out the box. I'm running out of space under my bed to put these boxes, so it's gonna be interesting to see where I end up putting them. Obi-Wan came with a lot of accessories that I didn't necessarily misplace them, but I kind of mixed them up with it. Perfect. All right, so he is in here. We got hologram Palpatine and damaged battle droids, which would be great for the Anakin and Ahsoka display, seeing as this display is not. Now I have his lightsaber arm. Oh. I didn't even notice it switched. I have his lightsaber arm attached, even though I'm not going to use it, just because it's easier to have that on and try to hide it in a, you know, if he's not doing anything, no action, than it is to replace that arm. There. On. Eventually I want to have like no accessories in boxes and have it all organized, but that's gonna take some time. Right, and now we get Anakin out of here. Anakin, we're essentially just gonna have to work on the hood a whole lot, make that look good, but otherwise should be a fairly easy pose to do as well. Liar! Use her against me. Done that yourself. Where did I put that? There was an Anakin figure that I had. And I have no clue where I tossed it. Gonna be looking for it forever. Oh, it's right here. I literally just had it. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, this bad boy right here actually lights up. Bing. Which makes these guys look a whole lot better. The actual hole. I'm just doing this for the display right now because obviously I don't want to have it on the whole time. I think I'll probably turn them on when I do a tour or a collection tour, which would be weird because I've had to put a lot of figures away because I just don't have the space. And it just doesn't fit my my collection anymore. This is not the hand I had for Obi-Wan. It's just like face palming. This is not the hand I had. He has like a hand like kind of like that I need to try to. I'm gonna try to get. So I have a bunch of accessories in this. I don't have them all in something like that, but I want to eventually. This is exactly the hand I was talking about. Pretty sure. He also has this hand piece, but it's more of his, you know. Yeah, no. This hand would probably be best. I wonder why I had this hand on here. Sometimes the hands get stuck. I'm pretty sure that hand, actually, the one I just put on, is for like a comm device that he has. I would love to put this hand on Anakin, actually. Whoa, what happened to his thumb? No way, it broke? Oh, that fucking blows. Well, I'm definitely gonna need a new Anakin figure. Sucks. Damn, bro. I don't know where it would be. It's so tiny, it would have like fell off anywhere. He only has 4 fingers. This is such a cool accessory too. Let's see if it's under here somewhere. It's probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in here. Ooh, that's a tough loss. Oh, also wanted to show Obi-Wan came with a baby Luke accessory. I feels a little weird, but I'll never complain about them giving us more items instead of less, especially with how expensive some of these figures get to be. So we have this, right? We're gonna have him observing the display. So we have to have him doing a questioning pose, right? His classic questioning pose. Wondering if what he's seeing is real. This other fix the robes, make sure they look good. Padawan has just fallen to darkness. Fix his legs. I don't want to mess around with the legs too much because of this material. It's not the best. And the more you mess around with it, like, it's just not gonna go back to normal, and then it starts to just really break down. And Obi-Wan is one of those figures that are still pretty expensive. Like this Obi-Wan figure, I got him for retail because I like pre-ordered it. But if you were to try to get him now, it's a lot. It just as close as possible to that. We're not going to put the hood up, even though this is a really, I like this hood a lot actually. You just got to keep doing little, as I always state, little micro adjustments until it looks right. He's looking, that looks fucking great right there. That looks great right there. Same thing with Yoda. Do little adjustments with his arm. You can feel where all the where the different points bend. And I'm just gonna do that with his hands. Right? So there's a lot of different points where or there's not many actually. There's exactly how many there need to be. He comes with his little cane accessory. Under, and as we put it underneath, we'll know how far down the hands need to be. And I'm just gonna have him kind of, I mean, it's hard to see here, but I'll have him looking up at Obi-Wan. Maybe if I have him across now, I'll probably have him right next to him, somewhere around here. I have something like that going. this cane is a little finicky because it's not, it's just like a plastic. They didn't make it like a hard material, so it falls all the time, like all the time. And for Anakin, so you could see right here, this is what I'm talking about with the boots, the pleather material is what they call it. It's not the best. I actually have some super glue. Okay, so I need to make sure that I don't, I plugged in my PC to a wall outlet that's like right next to where I have the drawer. So there's this one drawer that if I can't pull it out fully, and if I do, it like hits the plug. So I gotta make sure I put either nothing in there, or I'm very conscious of when I go to get stuff. Don't want to actually touch that. Last time I touched this super glue with my hands, I could not get that feeling off, and it felt awful. I don't know how long this takes to dry, but it's not really working. Because it's not gonna work. It's okay. Because he has a cape on, it doesn't really matter, because you won't be able to see it. Wish I had the other version of Anakin that they call, you know, Dark Side Anakin. But I think I'm just gonna have to do this. Have a lightsaber in that hand. Maybe have this hand posed. I'm not sure if I just want to have it like. That might look cool. Because he's not because he just looks like, you know, light side Anakin still. I think I just want to have normal. Maybe. Oh, jeez. About to do the splits. Oh. The super glue went all the way around. I'm gonna try to super glue again in a different spot, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I need to get a lightsaber hilt, which I don't think I have. So I might have an extra one. Damn it. Got some super glue on me. Yeah, that's a lot. I do. Yeah, I got rid of all my hilts, so all I have is the actual sabers themselves. How's everybody's week going so far? It's only Tuesday, but sometimes all you need is one good day to make your week. I know I have another lightsaber. I just guess I can't find. So we'll just have them be brooding. Oh, come on. It came off again. It looked like it was staying on, too. Annoying. Maybe I just have to press it on. Press on wig or something. I think it's because it's catching on the back. Like the back of the cape is catching on. I think the back of the cape is catching it and like moving it a little bit. I'm moving it just enough where it's like, oh, I want to have it be like, looks weird there. I want to. Sometimes it's good to look at references, but sometimes dark side, it's, I mean, you're kind of limited with what you can do with the material. I got that. I don't think that's really gonna work. He's gonna be looking to the side. You turned her against me. I need to make sure that, like, the right side of the cape, the hood in the cape doesn't really matter so much because that's not the side that's going to be visible. He's wobbly. He's a wobbly dude. What the hell happened? Maybe it's because I had him pose in such like weird ways for so long. Everything's just waking up. The other thing is that like the eyes just, they don't look right. Look like he's looking somewhere else. But if I have him in the background just like that. A little bit like that. But I do have to elevate him. I don't know. Oh, I do have these like clear cases. Just don't know where I put them. Where did I put those? And of course, they're in the one drawer that I can barely get to. There. There we go. There we go. All right, so I got these off of Amazon. I think they're like supposed to be makeup hands or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Is this cracked or is that that's cracked. It's okay. We got one clear one there. Probably gonna stand Yoda on this one, just so he's at least like visible in the display. And I'll probably put Anakin on this taller one. He'll do that now. Anakin's gonna be in the back. I hope he stays standing. Okay, so this one is actually just a little too tall and just. One's also too long. I could try this one, but he has like barely anything. Now the question becomes, do I even want to elevate it? Because it doesn't really fit. Just did a quick little tilt test. I'm gonna turn this off because it's going on the display. Actually, maybe I should put OU. Oh, I think I put this stand. Yoda. Hey. All right. I need to get the little Ahsoka nameplate to put with her. I think I have her thing right down there. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna need these. 10 o'clock. We will move on to the next set. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. So one thing I kind of want to fix is, of course, Anakin's hood. It still doesn't really look quite right. I think it's good for right now. So I'm just gonna get Ahsoka's nameplate. I think it's in here. Could be in here. Oh. Ding. Still wrapping it. Get the comm device too. Game is Gonza playing right now. It looks cool. It looks like League, but it's like not League. Oh, there's that. So now I have the Shore Troopers. The 3 shore troopers on the right side. And then I'll have Death Trooper, Krennic. I have the Rogue One on that. What will I have? Always so much Star Wars. Like I definitely have more. I definitely have more Marvel stuff. What'll happen? Like, I definitely have more Marvel stuff. My room is. I need to organize that sheet. Damn. What am I gonna do? Okay, so I have the troopers. Troopers, Rogue One, Krennic, or no, Troopers, Rogue One stuff, Vader and Tarkin, and then the bottom 2 are just open. I could put the it'd be weird if I put the black suit Spider-Man in both of those. Because this is all Star Wars. It just wouldn't make sense and it'd mess me up. But because they're both black, the symmetry would kind of even out like the fact that it's not Star Wars, but I don't think I can do that. I want to put them on the bottom, but like, you can barely see them. I'm just like staring over at it, like this connection right here. Connection, collection. I'm thinking I need another Iron Man. So on that top one, that's obviously the Civil War reenactment of when he takes Cap's shield. I gotta get a different shield because that's not the right shield, first of all. And then I gotta get Civil War Iron Man. Put him on that right side. All right, I've run out of patience. It'd be Civil War, Homecoming, Infinity War. I could do Endgame, but I'm not gonna do Endgame because they weren't really. They had like one moment or 2 moments. I could do the Far From Home at the very bottom. Could do the Far From Home. Okay. Walk back in. Boom, baby. It's Galaxy's Edge. Forget what year. 2022, I want to say. I went down for my birthday. Okay, so these two are practically going to be the same. They're mostly all going to be the same. They're just going to be like in a walking motion. They're going to look really good together. What do I'm going to have the bottom empty. And the question is like, what figures do I get to fill that out? Because there's, I know I want a Maul. I want a Maul figure eventually. But I mean, yeah, I guess Maul would work because it'd be, if I'm doing it canonically, right? So I have Clone Wars Anakin, Clone Troopers, Episode 3, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Shore Troopers from Rogue One, Krennic, Jin, and a Death Trooper, which is like a very random display. I think I want to switch that up, or at least get like K2SO and wow, I'm Cassian. So I can have like at least a full crew. I definitely need a K2SO and a Cassian to put in there. It feels a little crowded, but I feel like it'd work. Maybe get another Death Trooper. On the other window, it'd be, we have Vader and Tarkin, and I need to get another Stormtrooper with the background display. And then if that's episode 4, I could technically do some Rebel stuff on the bottom last left side one. Yeah, I could do some rebellion stuff on the left side one. So what would I be doing? So I could do I guess that's where I would put like a Luke and Leia, Han, like the original people maybe, but I don't have any of those. And then the bottom right, maybe put like, I think bottom right, I have to get a Palpatine to finish out the display. Palpatine, because I have like most of the main players, right? I need a Palpatine. I need Emperor Palpatine, not from episode 3, like the old decrepit one, episode 4. Put him in the bottom right, watching Vader and Luke fight. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have it planned out. Gotta get Palpatine. Gotta get another Vader. Gotta get a Luke, which I had. And I ended up selling to my boy Adam. Shout out Adam. That's actually how we became like pretty good friends. Ended up selling that figure to him. It blossomed into something beautiful. So yeah, I gotta get Palpatine, Vader, Luke, and then another episode like 4 or 5 Trooper, and another Death Trooper. So that's 5 figures already. Hello, Piano. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Tuesday. Got a lot of figures to get, man. I'm wondering if I want to. I want to display the nameplate Shore Trooper Leader. I think they look a lot cleaner with them. Like if it was like named characters like Anakin and Ahsoka, I would put the nameplates, but not for troopers. It's gun. Change any hands. Oh. Oh, this isn't even the right figure. I put the wrong figure in the box. I mean, I think that's just a regular trooper. Oh no. Okay. Is this the leader? Nope. Leader is over there. So let's just get all these figures out. I remember this was one of the few figures that I posted on the Reddit, Hot Toys Reddit page, forum, whatever you got a good amount of likes, but I got roasted for not turning the shin guard the right way. I think one of these was like this way, and the dude was like, "Yo, you gotta turn that. It's facing the wrong way." I don't know why. I'm just like so. Admittedly, I'm just like very sensitive, so I was like, "Man, what the fuck? You couldn't just like the fucking post and move on with your day." But it was nothing malicious. He was just like, "Yo, facing the wrong way." I should have just took it as that. I didn't reply to it, like saying anything nasty, but like I let it bother me more than it really should have. What? Whoa. There we go. Real question is where I'm going to put these boxes. I'm honestly considering renting a storage unit just for these boxes. Like, I mean, you could take all the figures out, right, and take all the accessories and store them, but like this box it's not like the nicest box, right? Like if you're gonna display it, you could, but it just makes like when you move easier. It's like nice to have. Like, yeah, very well could just awesome. Like I know I toss like the brown shipper boxes, but I typically don't toss the art ones. All right, so we're gonna put this over his shoulder, right? This is exactly how I had it before. He's kind of holding it, his hand. You gotta loop it around the thumb. This strap you gotta loop around the thumb, and then just kind of maybe tuck it under this armor plate so it actually stays a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's oops, and there goes the hand. Once the hand goes, everything else starts to go. Maybe it's because it's facing the wrong way. I have it facing the other way before. Blasting up. Now, when people in the army walk with their gun, is the barrel facing up or down? Anybody know? I mean, it's easier in their hands, but these guys are just actually okay. This, let me see. Please zoom in, zoom in. It looks like it's facing up. I think that's how I'm gonna have it as well. He's gonna be the only. Does it make sense for him to be like the only one that doesn't have his gun like out? He's kind of just like observing. That looks mean, bro. God. He'll be at the front. I think he'll be looking like off to the side. The fist feels like feels almost unnatural. So like when you're posing, if you guys ever get like figures like this, right? It's important to do like little, like small little like adjustments. Make them look better, because out the box they come out kind of like this. Oh shit. Don't come out broken. Just end up doing. Oh my god, and the peg. And the peg came out. Alright, yeah, so they usually come in the box, like the second you get them out, they like just come out. I've said this like a bunch of times on different streams, but I feel like it's important. You could just stick them in your display like this. They look kind of whatever. They kind of end up looking just like toys, right? And even if you do like the adjustments you need to, and you have him holding a gun or something like that, like even something like this can easily like look weird. I could change his hand out for like an open palm, but I'd rather have him just have like a fist. But I want to make sure that he's not just like, I don't know, standing. Like when you're standing up, just like you don't have like your hand out. It's just like straight out, like more relaxed. And like, if you're in a fist, it's like, you know, it's still like that. It has like a little bend to it. So you gotta think about that sort of thing when you're like posing as well, like to make these figures look as realistic as like they're intended to be, right? You gotta kind of play with it. It's not always gonna be like right, like even turning like a fist like meter, not even like a micro centimeter, makes a huge difference. You also want to like keep in mind like the angle that your figure is going to be viewed at, just like I did with the Anakin figure, and I kind of do it with all of my figures too. But if I know the figure is going to be viewed head on and maybe a little to the left, like when people are coming around a corner, I don't really have to focus on like the backside. If the backside looks wrong, and like if I have to have him like this, for the balance, but I know no one's ever gonna, you can't really see that side, then that's fine. But you gotta make sure you gotta make sure that's it's, you know, you're understanding where how your figure is gonna be displayed. I'm gonna try to tuck this hand a little bit closer. So this looks better. So these are kind of wired capes, so I can kind of flare them out a little bit. I don't really need to. I'm gonna flare them out this way. Just a little bit. Almost like it's getting swept this way. I might hold this, and I think it'll stay. Not sure that it'll stay. Right. Showing you from this angle, I mean, this is kind of what it's gonna look like, right? So he's gonna be, his body's gonna be somewhat facing forward because he just came to like a stop. I think that looks pretty good. And I can turn his head either left or right. It still looks good. Even like the head movement, right? Like, if you want to have him look to the left, don't have him be like this. Like, oh, he's looking left. Like, instead of like turning it all the way left and making it look unnatural, just turn the body a little bit more. Turn the torso if you have to. Some of them turn. Can't speak them. Some of them turn more than others. That looks good. Even just that. Like, I like that way better than what I had before. If I have them facing this way. Little adjustments, little adjustments. Ooh. Just little adjustments. The music a little too loud. I think it's fine, but no, I'm looking at it straight on. How it's gonna be. Let me put it straight on for you guys. It's kind of gonna be like this, right? He's gonna be like that here. These guys are gonna be a little bit tougher because they're gonna be walking. I've done it before, but this guy. Ooh. Don't fall. Don't fall, my guy. Don't do that to me right now. Right. Very easy. He comes with a gun gripping hand and kind of like an open hand like this. And again, if you need to, you can look up references as to how, you know, what you're going for. So I'm obviously going for like a squadron kind of walking around. He's gonna have his gun in his hands, even though his commander doesn't. And the walking pose is like the hardest for me to usually pull. It just takes a It takes a while. Okay, well, that looks pretty good. If I have that too straight, it just looks unnatural. I gotta turn that a little bit. I know I got it before. It's just a matter of it's not as the back foot usually isn't as high up when he's kind of lifting his leg. Not a lot, a whole lot. So that looks okay, but it's not quite there, and I have no balance. So I know I can. I mean, that doesn't look awful, but I know I can get it to. Like if he's walking towards you, right? Where you turn the torso. Maybe turn the thigh a little bit too. Yo, low key. That's almost working, right? Almost. Being the key word. I feel like these strides need to be a lot smaller. This doesn't look too bad. I just gotta maybe tilting forward. Oh, exactly what I don't want to do. Almost have it. I almost have the stride down. These guys just don't. It's hard. It's hard to balance. I think I might be able to get that to work though. I'm looking a little bit more down. He's oh, look at that. That beauty. Oh my god. How did I do that, man? I'm like so good. So good at this shit. I'm right back here. Balance. Perfectly balanced. It's all things should be. I'm gonna have the other stormtrooper doing the same thing. Only he's gonna have the gun in the other hand. Although I could have it like, I should just change it, but he's holding it in the same hand. I don't like it would make more sense. Like there's not that many, but I might end up changing it, to be honest. But I would have to change that one, and I don't know, because trying to pose that again is going to be so posing again. I'll get a little closer. Let's see, but you want to have this bumper, this stock, kind of like up against the arm, or like at least leaning on it. So, and you want to have it be able to reach the hand. You gotta kind of bend this arm upwards. Make sure you don't break anything up here, but it's not gonna break. Don't be rough with it. Get up as much as you can. Turn the hand a little bit. Bring this arm up. Just the hands. Should fall right there. Okay, so he's holding it now. And I'm going to bring it back. So it's kind of like jetted out right now. It's a lot tighter to the body, as you can kind of see. Now we get to the walking. This one might be a little easier. There we go. And have them be a little staggered. I'm changing those hands. I'm changing them. It just makes sense that they would be facing, you know, the guns facing the same way. I did it this way because it looked a little bit better symmetrically, just having like the guns go opposite directions when they're walking. But I'd rather just have it that way. Just that one. Let's see. Here, buddy. I'm trying my hardest not to mess with the legs there. Just gonna change the hands. And I should be able to move it, because if I can't just work on the upper body without the lower body getting messed up, then it's just gonna fall in the case. So making sure that that's priority numero uno. Nope, that is not the grip, my good sir. That is the magazine. Oops. And fell off again. I'm not gonna have this gun be as tight to the body. I feel like I want to have them a little bit more relaxed. Move here. Get this strap down. There it is. All right. And he should still be able to stand. So, yep. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Not for me. Good. All right. Go put him in the case. Go put him in the case. That stands up perfectly on his own. You should as well. Quick check. We gotta change it because they both have them both walking with the same leg. Switch the legs. Sweep the leg. That'll work. That'll work. Oh, oh, oh. He's staying balanced. I'm staying balanced. All right. Good. Good. Good, bro. Shit look good, yo. That shit look good. And boys, do the test. Big ol' test. Big ol' test. Balance. That's a good looking display right there. That is a good looking display right there. All right, man. A little bit of a shorter stream today. I was hoping to get the full shelf done, but I'll do it. Maybe we actually get a full Saturday stream where I finish up, because I don't have much left. I have those 4 displays. I can organize mentally what I kind of want to buy next, and yeah, man, I think we'll go from there. Cam is a little blurry once again. But yeah, I always I still like doing these posing videos, um, or streams, even if they don't get like, I guess, a lot of engagement. I want to do more. I don't think I'll like. I might do more posing videos. I definitely want to do a collection tour because I know it's changed a lot, and my poses have changed a lot. I'll try to include like old videos because I know I was recording stuff. I just never actually got around to making it into a video, so you can see some old poses in there, and if anybody like wants to see any of those, I can do a repose. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. And I'm almost fully moved in. No, I am fully moved in. There's like a few things that I have to move around, some decor that I want to put up, but for the most part, I'm pretty good. Should be good by the end of August. Just everything already set. Yeah, man. About it. I don't know what my next stream is gonna be. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna try to focus on my schoolwork, and try to bang that out tomorrow. If I don't have overtime, not, I'll do it Thursday. But I don't want to have like, I want this weekend to actually be like a chill weekend where I don't do schoolwork. So I'm gonna try to bang out my schoolwork tomorrow and Thursday. And so I hope to stream on Friday. If I don't stream Friday, I'll stream Saturday or Sunday. So thank you everybody who dropped by. Kalo, first time chatter. Thank you for having dropped by. I hope you enjoyed your time. I don't know if you're still here or not. I appreciate you dropping by. Tenchi, as always, man, I appreciate you dropping by at the start there. And yeah, man, that's it for me today. Hopefully next time I'll have this mess behind me all cleaned up. Can't promise it. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. As always, I'll see you when I see you.